Hey guys, Adam Bernardo here. Welcome to the Sphere. Just doing some reflecting today on life and the paths we can take in life and what we can do to actually live our purposeful, passionate life without it feeling empty or exhausting. So before I move on, please like and subscribe and share this video if you feel you can share it with somebody. Now, just thinking of life and how we all feel, we can get caught up with busyness or emptiness or exhaustion, feeling like you're not really reaching your goals or where you need to be, or life's just this constant perpetual cycle, hamster wheel. We can all feel like that at times. Now, there's one simple thing we all need to do. In order to live your passionate life, it's not about reaching that goal or achieving that place you need to get to, or doing what you need to do, or thinking or planning with your egoic mind where you need to be going. It all starts off with implementing little bits, and implementing is probably a really formal word, but just doing little bits of passionate things in your life every single day. Okay, it's not the big lifelong project. Okay, and it just involves little things to be doing passionate things. Just start off by enjoying yourself, and even in between the business, we can all be busy. But it starts off by going for a walk or reading a book or taking time for yourself or having a cup of tea or really just unwinding, because where the silence is in life is where the magic happens. It's where you gain your power. You don't gain it in busyness. And yeah, there's people that have achieved fantastic things on the the egoic side of life, goals and ambitions and dreams and everything like that, but that's quite exhausting, and that doesn't actually mean they're in their natural state of flow either, because that's them telling themselves what they want or what they need to do, or what's ultimately going to make them happy: goals, money, status, and that's going to make them happy, where at some point they can relax. And then you never really relax, because the stresses are higher, the overheads are higher, the responsibilities are greater, and the stresses, and that's when sickness starts, all sorts of things. But we're here in this life, we do have some sort of a designated path which has been mapped out for us. Now, that comes to do with soul contracts, and our own flow of our own body, our own energetic balance and state in this cosmos, is where we need to find our flow, our center spot. Okay, now, just because everyone has all these things, it doesn't mean that that's their flow, right? They could be constantly chasing it, or pushing crap uphill, we say, so you need to find center. Once you find center, that's when your inner wisdom comes out, the quietness, the calmness, the innate wisdom comes out. That's where you become your own teacher. Okay, and everybody else's student in turn. So we're all each other's students, we're all each other's teachers. Now we need to shed what we've been brought up to, or raised to believe in this society, the way we've been painted, and in turn the way we've painted ourselves in order to fit this painting. Okay, we are raised to believe that we are limited as human beings. We are limited, and it's very hard to reach your own potential, and then there's a set guidelines of what's going to make you happy. So you need to find quietness, calmness, find your center, find your flow. The answers will come from there. They will come to you. You will hear them. Okay, and once you start acting on this, I call it filling your pie. So once you start acting on this with little bits of passion in your life, doesn't have to be the big project, it can be just little bits of passion every day, enjoying being passionate, enjoying your life even between the busyness. That is where synchronism will start to come in, as it's always there for us, but the signs will really be there because your eyes are open, you've found quietness, calmness, you've found center. Synchronism will be feeding you, and it's feeding you because you're accepting it. Okay, so that old framework that you've been painted by and painted yourself, and thinking that's how you fit in society, that will all dissolve. Everything will dissolve. You and synchronism will be dancing together, an infinite dance with no potential and no limitations. Okay, and I call it filling your pie. So even one might say, even filling your pie, just being positive, generous, kind, positivity will all start coming in and feeding and working with each other. And one person might say, oh, well, I feel so negative, or why do I feel like this, or how do I just turn my negative emotions into positive emotions? Well, it starts by feeding your pie, nourishing your soul with passion. From there, the love, the kindness, the synchronisms, everything will start working for you. You know, these emotions inside of our body, we all have the same emotions. We all have the same makeup, whether it be due to past lives or the way we've been raised or painted in this society. We all have the same emotions. It's how you choose to alchemize them. Okay, so once you start alchemizing your emotions, filling your pie, nourishing your soul, okay, with positivity, love, kindness, abundance, okay, you start feeding your pie, filling your pie with passion, okay, then from there, these negative emotions or these feelings of suppression will start to alchemize, okay, into positivity and abundance. Your eyes will start to open. Once you see things clearer, you start acting clearer. Understand? So the world, you and the cosmos are all working together. The divine essence flows through you. It's not a matter of manifesting, thinking of something I want to manifest and it will happen. That's the egoic mind telling yourself what you need and what you want, but you need to take action on this, and action will come innately when you allow the divine to flow through you. Divine, God source, God essence, the cosmos, the universe, the infinite wisdom. So it's just as simple as feeding your pie, guys. Feed your pie, nourish your soul, and the rest will follow. Once you feed your pie, there's no other option but for your pie to be a transmitter in this cosmos. You know, you will just be transmitting, you will be connecting. You'll be connecting with the divine just by filling your pie. And then from there, once your pie is full of nourishment, then from there, all these projects, they all start happening. But to think it's like down there and you've got to reach it down there in order to achieve your lifelong goal, well, life can be quite an empty way to reach somewhere. And if you're not nourishing your pie enough to get there, I mean, how are you going to get there? Okay, so it's just a matter of just doing the small things every day, all right, nourishing your soul, and the rest will just follow. Synchronism and abundance will work for you. You'll become your own teacher, your own student. And residually, that works better in society. So we all become each other's teachers and each other's students. So residually, that all works, rather than the guru being on top of the mountain and teaching everybody. Like this, we're all together. We're all within a few steps of our journey together, and we're all leading each other together. We're leading ourselves and each other together. So while all this magic happens, your neurotransmitters have rewired, right? They are now rewiring. They are doing their magic. They are transmitting you and the cosmos to you, to Mother Gaia. Those neurotransmitters have rewired your body. Therefore, your emotions, your feelings are alchemized. And you're transmitting on such a high level, you're just accepting everything and giving everything. This is the magic the God Essence has for us. You just have to be it. You don't have to reach it. You just have to be it. The rest will follow. Just nourish, fill your pie, nourish your soul. It's all there, guys. Ciao.